is going to be a brief overview of how to use Perusall with Canvas in my courses. So it doesn't matter what school you're at or which class you're in. It's going to be the same steps to accessing Perusall and basically to using it for every class. So you'll click on the course like you usually would. You'll go and navigate your way into those assignments. And whether it's your first time accessing Perusall, or if you're just going back to get into a particular assignment, you can still do the same thing here. You can just click on that first Perusall assignment, and then you'll get this message that you need to load it in a new browser window. It's going to add a new tab with the Perusall assignment. Another thing you can do to go directly into Perusall, but not into a particular assignment for this course, is to click on Perusall here on the left menu. So I'm going to enter through the assignment and wait for it to load up. And ta-da, this is what Perusall looks like primarily. Again, yours is going to look a little different because you're going to have different options to the left. So on the left side of the screen somewhere, you're going to be able to see library and assignments. Library will show you all of the assigned articles, and assignments will show you just the areas that are assigned. So if you have an entire textbook, library is going to help you access that textbook, and assignments will just show you the different readings I've assigned to you to complete for credit. For this course that you're looking at right here, they just have articles that are assigned. And so library is really just going to show them the same thing as assignments. Library could show them some articles that I've provided, but haven't assigned as a Perusall assignment for annotations and assessment. So here, I'm going to close this so that you can see more of the screen. You can see all of the pages that have been assigned to the reader here. You won't be able to see the extra pages that I haven't assigned because, again, this is just part of the assignment or the assigned pages of the entire reading. And those would have like reference questions and things on, or reference citations and things like that on them. So this is showing you what you're responsible for. When you're in Perusall, part of the data that I am provided with from their algorithm tells me how long you spent on the assessment. Like, did you read through it? Have your annotations been spread kind of evenly, or did you just come in quickly for 3 minutes and add some comments to the first paragraph? Okay, so it gives me some meaningful information, and that's why I'm only showing the pages that have been assigned, because I don't want it to underestimate the amount of effort that you've put into it. So when you start doing assessments, it's pretty simple. Once you start playing around with it, you'll be able to see the different options that you can use to add your annotations in. You can annotate text. And so you click here, and then you'd find some text where you want to add a comment, highlight it, and then you'll get a conversational text entry space that you can use. And you can do all sorts of customization there. You can bold, you can italicize, you can change the font, you can use bullets or numbering, you can add images, you can add links, you can add videos, you can go in and embed some code or use emojis or put GIFs in, or you can record audio to dictate the comment. In case you've broken both of your hands or don't have the use of your hands, I don't know, or digits. So you can do all sorts of things here in order to comment. You won't get this AI suggestion thing. That's only for instructors, and that's only for suggesting a prompt. Okay, and so I don't use it. You can just hide it all together, or I could just hide it all together, but it doesn't bother me. If you just want to add a comment for a figure, right? And this could be really interesting if there's an image you want to comment on, or if there is a graph or a table or some sort of illustration. So you would just highlight that image. Okay, I highlighted too much. It'll tell you that. And it'll say just highlight something smaller. And then you can add your comment, right? So you can add comments here. Another thing that you can do is look at all of the comments that have been made, or by clicking on these two speech bubbles, or by clicking on any of the text that's already been highlighted. And you can respond to comments. And when you click on those, you'll be able to get the same kind of speech box and reply. Those are basically the primary functions that you'll need for assessments. You can star comments, you can put thumbnails in, you can go back to the table of contents. This reading doesn't have a table of contents again. Yeah, you can do all sorts of stuff in here. You can take notes on the side for yourself as well, and it'll give you instructions on how to do that. The first time that you go into Perusall, it will actually give you a little tutorial or a walkthrough for how to use it. You can also go to Get Help. I have given you some resources in Canvas as well. Oh, and I just noticed this little area down here where you can have it read aloud to you. So, I mean, it's pretty diverse in all of its offerings and things like that. One thing I do want to ask of you, as someone who's going to be communicating with at least like 15 other people for each of these assignments, is that you please make sure you add your photo or an avatar that represents you to help personalize it a bit and to give it a bit more interactivity. All right, so other things to keep note of is, looking at the syllabus, looking into Canvas to see how many words you need per annotation and how many annotations you need per assignment. An annotation is simply the comment that you are adding to the discussion, right? So you've highlighted on something, your annotation is that comment that you're including. So that if I write one comment, that's one annotation. And for each of those annotations, I typically give you a number of words that you need to reach for each one. So for example, for one course, you might have to give 3 annotations for one Perusall assignment, and each of those annotations needs to have 100 words or more. Okay, so keep those things in mind. Anytime you have any questions, let me know. Anytime you need troubleshooting, let Perusall know. Click on Get Help, and you can communicate with their technical services. And yeah, should be easy once you get into the flow of it. It's always a little clunky the first time someone uses it, but most students find that they enjoy it. So good luck.